Hello, this is Gen Jeff here with a new series that I'm doing called Battle of the Pyro Poles. Because I have a Pyro Polish deck full of fire bombers, which you've probably seen before in my massive firebombing attacks. Making a video. Be on King Ollie's server soon. I think I'll actually do a live stream of that one. But yeah, it is me against CMD Del France, who did not know English. And then, well, I don't know what he was really trying to do. He's got these Uragrands here. Uragrands, and I have my usual. I'm going to charge with T-34s. Yeah, we'll speed up deployment. Get going. It's got a couple of bucks, a bunch of Uragans, and some of those. So stop, pause. See, he's got anti-tank units in these trucks. What kind of trucks are they? Who do they belong to? They're Czechoslovakian. Okay, so we got some Czech trucks. Got a couple of UAZs, also Czechoslovakian. And there we go. What do I have? T-34s. Go T-34s. And then I've got this for anti-aircraft use right there. And then we have a WD-43 command vehicle. And in the back, a WD-43 command vehicle. And off we go. So he just blind fires away. I thought I saw fireworks, so I zoomed in. I was like, ooh, look at all my T-34s. Ooh, wait, do I see fireworks? Oh, look. Incoming. They don't even damage anything. Those are possibly the least effective unit he had in his deck. Oh. So, my T-34s go down. I stage them around this area. And my recon helicopter moves forward. We'll speed this up. There's no reason to take a long time. He doesn't use fast move either, I've noticed. So I grabbed this place long before he grabbed it. What are they complaining about? Rough ground? Oh, get over yourself. So we got the UAZ here. This one got stuck. Is this a Russian unit, actually? I don't know. I'm going to assume it's Russian. He's using a mixed deck, and he's just blasting away. It's like, you took that! Let's blast it with rockets! I'm guessing that might have worked well for him previously, but it's not going to work well for him this time. I saw both of these UAZs with my recon helicopter. So here come my bombers. And he has no air defense to speak of up here with the UAZ. Barely anything to protect, no, nothing to protect it at all. I could have just walked up with a tank. And now it's on fire. And now those are on fire. You'll see why this is... You can probably see why this is called the Pyro Poles deck. They continue driving through the fire. Now they're blowing up. Boom! Boom, boom, boom! Yeah, those things did not last at all. And then that's dead too. So a good start for him. That did not actually manage to drop any of its bombs. It almost died too. Almost died there. So now he's reconning. Let's see what he sees. Does he see anything? He sees my scout recon. He knows there's anti-aircraft here, because it just shot at him. I guess he's trying to firebomb that to try to get my Reiki helicopter, but that's not going to really work. Oh well. My bombers are currently loading. This is what I see. I know that's there. I know there's a command vehicle here, and I know there's trucks coming up, so... And I can see the trucks coming up. Back to neutral. And now... He still doesn't see anything with his Reiki helicopter. He's firing again. Not even sure what he's firing at. But he's using up his fob. Oh yeah. He's firing here. I'm driving my anti-aircraft unit up to get the scout helicopter. And here comes another wave of firebombers. So this thing kills that, takes care of their enemy recon. Oh, that's when you spawned to the book, but it wasn't in position remotely in time, nor was it able to actually do anything in the end. So my firebombers come in. He sees them coming, so he unloads everything, and it's too late. And it just starts going away. UAZ will follow quickly. Trucks are going, UAZ is going to be going. All the infantry die. Doesn't quite get out. Good way of getting getting opponents is fire. And here comes a book. Oh, it does let me. This kind of scared me because I had lots of planes. These things have exceptional optics. They're like scouts with anti-aircraft guns. That's nice to know. Would this thing fit in that building too? Holy crap, is this big? Is this thing that big? Or are these cars just that stupidly small? No, it is that big. Holy crikey, this is a huge system. Where does the driver see? Huh. Is that dome there? That thing right there in the front? That's the radar. That houses the radar system. Yep, more rockets. So now it's just a lot of slow activity. Speeding the game up. Advancing with the T-34s, because I saw this thing moving my scout helicopter away so it doesn't die. T-34 is moving up this way. And I've got these coming. He's firing more. That scared the WD-43, but that was about as effective as those things got. Now, he's trying to firebomb my tanks. I'm not quite sure what he's trying to fire. Oh, he's firebombing that because he thinks this thing is over there. This is why I don't like to put my command vehicles in the woods, or he's firebombing over here. But this is why I don't put my command vehicles in really blatantly obvious places, like woods and trees, because that's where they're going to be bombing. Case in point, most people put it in this area, and so where is Command de France bombing? That area of the woods. It's not a bad idea, but that is why I don't stick the command vehicles where everybody else does. I saw these things come up, so now I'm shooting at them with my T-34s. My hilariously bad T-34s. I can't select mine, but I can select... Now it won't let me do it. There we go. Accuracy 3, armor piercing power of 8. But yeah. Basically, I take those units out. And I continue to deploy anti-aircraft. Oh, here comes another firebomber. They're trying to firebomb the road. They firebomb themselves. Or what's left of themselves, considering I killed it. Then here comes another one. I place that there. They firebomb these buildings here. Now I noticed that units don't actually get kills. These things, SU-7 BKLs, even though things might die in the fire, they will never get kills. So often, he must have done this before, and there's actually people in these woods, and he starts getting points. But I don't really quite work that way. Oh yes. The let's fly around the enemy and hit him from the flank attack. I don't know why that guy had to insist on firing his gun. And this one never even drops because he runs out of fuel. I lost two planes down. I forgot about that, but yeah, came out there, sent them around this way. And the idea was to come from behind, but they didn't have the fuel, so I had to go. Because then the trees would have been blocking the view of the aircraft, and this thing would have been hit by fire bombs before it could fire. But their fob is out of fuel and other things, so it worked out. The SU-BKL is coming out. SU-7 BKL. Phone call. Salesperson! I accidentally hit play before I started recording again. But yeah, as a salesperson going, thanks to the recent New York State deregulation of the power companies, you can now be eligible to save money. It's like, we live the cheapest power rates in the state to begin with, so yeah, whatever. Oh no, I gave... oh well. I can always just bleep that out. But yeah, it's kind of just... yay, salesman. So what do they see? Are they just Nope, that's not it. He sees nothing, so he is literally just randomly bombing things that shoot at his aircraft. So he gets hit by there, and this is all that he sees. Yeah, nothing dies in that, which is remarkable. All gets routed, but nothing dies. Doesn't even get to drop their bombs. So what are we doing? We're bringing in some more T-34s, a bunch of more anti-aircraft. Let's speed this up. Now you can see what he's doing. He goes out, and he firebombs anything that shoots at him. They don't move out in time. And those things live yet again. Oh, he's got a UAZ going out there. That's a bad idea. He's got some tanks. He fires those rockets, don't hit anything. And as you can see, I'm tired of his bombing, so I got a bunch of BMPs with SAM, with man pads, basically, coming out. Some TO-55s. What country are these? Polish. I thought he was actually using a Polish deck throughout most of this. I thought it was a Polish on Polish hoedown, but it wasn't. I see that coming real early. There's no way I don't see those things coming. And so he firebombs over there, and he actually does manage to get some of my stuff, I think. Nope, he just misses. And then I shoot at him with a bunch of things. And I get him! Ho-ho, that's one plane down. Boom! One plane down. That is a nice effect. Now, I wasn't really aware that he was doing this. I kind of just run into him by accident. So I tell these guys to retreat. Because really, the Russian version of the tank-mounted flamethrowers is better than the US version, because they still have the main gun. My SAM batteries open fire. He never even gets to drop his bombs there, even though he's going to do it in this general area. Which wasn't bad, because I believe he can see that. No, he can see that. Boof, 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 boof. He can't tell that I've actually unloaded my infantry at this point already. I unloaded them so they wouldn't die in the BMP carriers. And I'm just killing his flamethrower tanks with these BMPs. Granted, at no point did I know that this was there. See, accuracy 3, armor piercing of 9. So they're 1 point worse accurate than the T-34s, and a point more armor piercing power. But this won't last very long. My tanks take out the recon. It's panicking. What was that? Oh well. My BMPs are out there shooting at it. Takes them out. And there we go. I stopped them because they're running out of fuel, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. That's a fire bomber. Run away! Oh, and they drop early! Ho ho. Almost got him. But oh well. Do they see? That's all I see. I don't know that's there. And what does he see? He sees nothing. Another giant wave of aircraft. I smoked the anti-aircraft, not realizing they were out of ammunition. So he's sitting there nice and happy, going, well, this kind of sucks. And then, suddenly, fire bombers. Watching from the mountain peak. And I fire some more smoke, and proceed to firebomb the entire area all of this stuff is in. And there goes a bunch of it. The fob's on fire, the book's trying to run away. I think the book might actually manage to get out. Sorry, I keep yawning. Nope, it dies. And then he drives his tank right through it. I imagine all they're getting is worried. Surprised by that. Oh, now they're a little bit shaken. Driving through fire in a what is essentially pressure cooker is not fun. Now he's stunned and he's stuck there, so he's going to take damage. Oh, now he's moving again. The game's yelling at him. Took a little bit of damage. Really, that tank should be like pitch black after driving through that. I don't move these tanks in the correct direction, they get caught up. Now these things I'm trying to refuel. This goes rather badly because this thing has an armor AP power of 22 and an accuracy of 10. For the missile, accuracy 7 for the gun, armor piercing 18 for the cannon, and it one-shots T-34s. And my tanks are out of ammunition, out of fuel. Or, well, mostly out of fuel. So they've got to go around and somehow kill that thing. Which, because of its armor... Come on! Because of its armor of 15, 8, and 4, they gotta get really close to do it. So I order them all to attack. Because I'm expecting firebombers to be coming in again. So they start to catch the thing from behind. T-34 clusterfuck. As they're trying to get around each other to shoot through each other in order to get this T-72B. Which they do manage. And here comes another wave of firebombers. Because I think he's got a lot more over here than... it's quite clear that he does, because he doesn't have that much there. Now here comes another one of his firebombers. Which goes rather badly because I see it coming and go, oh god. It's like, drive away, drive away! They're out of fuel. Out of fuel, out of fuel. And they're just caught. There's nowhere they're going to go. They're out of fuel entirely. So, a lot of these things will end up dead. What is the armor on these things anyway? God, this thing wants to make it difficult to see. Check the stats, doesn't it? We'll just use the ones that are on fire. Oh, can't use that one. They've only got 3, 2, 1, and 1 for armor, so they really can't stand up to anything at all. Yeah, 3, 2, 1, and 1. So they're kind of not going to do well. And what do we have over here? He's bringing in a bunch of stuff, so neutral. We got another book, we've got a bunch of these things, because he sees what I've been doing with aircraft, and he intends to take them out. What he sees so far is all these guys advancing. A wave of T-34s. Frankly, it's like World War II. I think the heaviest tank I used in this entire battle were T-34s. Now he's bringing this into the woods to hide it. Bunch of Pragas there. So he's hiding them in the woods away from the T-34s. He's got his another Su-7 BKL coming. And then I tell everybody to dodge. And it doesn't really work. Boom! Hit by fire. And now another wave of T-34s. Which actually, the Pragas can actually take these things out. Which is kind of remarkable. So what are the stats in these Pragas? They're basically guns-mounted gun trucks, essentially. Fine, I can't move the mouse over there. Armor piercing power of 1. No RP. Heat. High explosive power of 1. Suppression 69. 200 rounds a minute. Range against helicopters, slightly over 2 kilometers. Range against aircraft, 1 3/4, and the ground, 1,000 meters. But they can take out T-34s. Even though they don't, there's just too many of them for them to take out. And now he starts to deploy T-34s, East German T-34s. And this will turn out to be quite fun. Wow, that's a good helicopter. Doesn't help him all that much, but it's a good helicopter. I see these tanks start appearing. And I actually pull back, mostly because of this helicopter. And mostly because here's another wave of aircraft. Which he doesn't see yet. So he's calling in more T-34s to counter T-34s with. Really a sound strategy. Fight fire with fire. Except I honestly think I've got more than he does. This thing goes off over there, gets ambushed by a bunch of tanks, loses all of its ammunition, and dies. This thing comes over here in a massive wave of aircraft, slams into him, and sets his tanks on fire, stunning them all and routing a few. The fob is now gone. He can't spawn anything. And there's only a little bit left before it's over. So, a fitting end as it turns into a T-34 versus T-34 hoedown. I think this is a very fitting end for a battle. T-34s versus T-34s. Granted, it isn't entirely fair, because I did firebomb his stuff. Boom, 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 bada boom. Even these guys want to get in. And then it's over. And that was the first battle of the battles of the Pyro Poles. It was very much quite fun. I love how this thing doesn't actually register kills properly at the end. I'm not actually quite sure whose kills it's registering. Oh well. Yep, so that was the first battle of the Pyro Poles, a new series that I'm doing whenever I feel like it. Hope you all enjoyed. I know I had fun. Have a good day.